All right. Here we are with Ashes Without Numbers, a post nuclear role playing game, Season 1, Episode 4. We are in April 2025. I am Devin, the facilitator, and with me today we have.
Peter as Rond, Ryan Assassin.
Will as Rugged Man, the cowboy mechanic.
And Zanes as Sergeant Ricardo, a veteran soldier.
Perfect. So, the three of you are getting ready to case this military base in the middle of Milwaukee's airport grounds, because there is an actual military base there. It is a walled, old style, big concrete walls, barbed on the top. There's checkpoint zones. There's interior walls. It has runways on the inside you can see from buildings perched up on. There are people walking around with weapons. You every once in a while see guard dogs, but they look a little strange. Looks like this military base area is occupied. Not the whole airport, though. Just the sort of garage barracks that they put like VTOLs or planes in and stuff because it's its own private airfield and like the main like command hub that has its own air traffic control tower and stuff. I'm only saying these things because they were there. A lot of this stuff is broken to hell and not currently being used. But imagine what's on an airport. A stick with those windsocks in it.
All right.
Perfect. All right. So, first order of business, obviously, Runt is going to be doing his thing. I think before he goes in, we want to set up a possible distraction if necessary. So, basically, we're going to try and get our hands on some fuel and set a car to blow up.
Okay. What's Runt's plan?
That's going to be going in and infiltrating with his stealth.
All right. This sounds like a good plan. You guys are smart. I'm going to throw this out there. They're currently not on alert. If you put them on alert, they're going to be on alert.
Yeah.
That changes them from not looking for trouble to looking for trouble.
So it's going to be more of we got a walkie. So we're going to pass the walkie to Runt. And it's kind of like if he's worried about getting spotted and he needs them to go somewhere else, that's when we detonate the car. Get the hell out of Dodge. They come and investigate, and then he can use that as the okay, I'm going to hightail it out of here.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's a really good plan.
So let's go. This is the insurance. So do you want us to roll anything or just?
No, it's Fallout, man. You can't even do anything without a car exploding. Yeah, you're good.
Okay,
yeah, well, that's necessary.
We'll jack up a car, dump some gas, just grab siphon some fuel out of there, douse a car, and then if need be, we'll light that. But until then, we're going to just let Runt do his thing.
Yeah, easy enough. Not even a problem. Hell, if you could find an old broken up cell phone, you could just put that in wherever a spark would be needed and just call it.
Perfect. Oh, we can.
Yeah, I was thinking for a moment of sacrificing the walkies, but
I'm just saying, you're the mechanic, Rugged Man. You could put together a Joker style bomb, very easy, just from all the tech left lying around in the skeletons in this city.
All right, so
they all had their pants on. They all had smartphones.
Perfect. We charge up a cell phone just enough so that we can get a little spark to make a boom. So we got enough time to do that, maybe a couple hours.
Yeah, you have all the time in the world until you start a problem.
All right, so I will put that on my sheet. 1 detonator for makeshift car bomb.
Perfect. Runt, I'm assuming you're scoping the place out from a rooftop or something to get like a lay of the land?
Yeah, I guess we're going to start with that.
I assume you would do that because you're a sneaky guy and that an airport or an airfield is large tracts of empty exposed land. So you kind of want to know how you want to be darting through things, right?
Everything.
Okay, perfect. Good. You have a rough layout of the land, and I'm not going to reference it again because we don't have minis. Fun thing I'm going to throw at you, though, Runt, as you're just kind of scoping around with your little binocular, you see a building like blocks and blocks away that was also kind of like around this height, and just standing there on the edge, looking at you guys, is that man in black with his briefcase.
Oh boy!
Just as Ty turns around, walks away out of sight.
Oh, boy.
It's nice to know that someone's looking after us.
Right? We should have asked him if he got the bodies. We weren't using them, so there's more for him.
Oh, So I think he's waiting for the bodies in some way or another.
So, Peter, it's all up to you. Is there like an extended role for being good at sneaking in this system, or is it just arbitrarily you go through and then I make you roll a number I make up?
Well, either you make me roll a number you make up, or it's a versus roll, like sneak versus notice, I guess.
Notice. Interesting. Okay, let me see what these slack-jawed yokels have. I will spare you the Voltrons. Okay. Let me just... Oh, I didn't have your dice roller up. Fuck. Where are you, dice roller? No. I look a fool.
See, if only people had their dice casting set up and also dice trays with a felt on, you could just be rolling dice in there, like me.
And there's always that
Refuse.
channel.
Okay, so these jabronis got... All right, okay, perfect. All right, roll your sneak. 2d6,
I
right?
rolled 11.
Okay, they rolled a 3. I know I'm not supposed to tell you, but come on.
That's fine. It's fine.
All right.
I mean-
so, how are you? What is your point of entry? Is it like a break in the line? Do you go in through the airport? Do you try to find like an over kind of deal? Like how the Demogorgon snatched Will away, they thought, in Stranger Things in season 1, because there was a little pipe that went into the scary base.
I was thinking it was also like drainage pipe as an entry point.
Perfect. You're gonna Will Barton it or whatever his name was. Excellent. All right. Yes, there is a drainage pump of some drainage pipe. You scout around the area, find clearly what's the remains of some sort of flooding offload, because you guys are on a river or you're on Lake Superior or whatever Lake Milwaukee's on, the Great Lakes. It's crammed full of skeletons, so you just got to kind of clear those clattering things out, and then it's basically not collapsed. You can kind of get in there, wiggle your way in.
That's good.
Okay. You pass a bunch of skeletons, people that were held up in clothes, families and stuff. Someone spray painted Sinners Repent on the wall. And yeah, you are now inside the military base section of, who remembers the name for a shiny nickel?
That's
The Magier Jupiter Unilateral Armory.
Major Jupiter.
Magier. I'll just post it for you.
That'd be great.
Boop. Okay. All right. So, military base has a lot of the skeletons cleared away, but mostly just kind of hucked into piles. Broken buildings, damaged vehicles have been dragged and turned into barricades to fortify parts that have been sort of broken down from the apocalypse. So they're using like cars and Jeep carcasses to weld up and kind of camp out. It looks like they're setting up an emplacement here. You even see parts where the old turrets have been opened up and it looks like they're being worked on.
nice. If only we had some hacker to hack those turrets and turn them on enemies and fall on something.
If only you had a cyber deck. Actually, if I was playing, I would. I'm gonna break it because alternate reality where like Pete was writing this. I'd be like, Pete, this place used to be saves without numbers. Can I find a skeleton that had a cranial cyber deck and start from there? And Pete would be like, yes, of course, that's an excellent idea. And that's how I'd get my decking rig.
I want to ram it into my own skull.
No, I just hotwire it.
Oh, boy.
That's what I would have done. Anyway, you are in the starting point of the base, Pete, which is, the drainage pipe leads to an exposed area if you leave the drainage pipe, but there are buildings around. What are you looking for? What do you want? What are you trying to do?
Well, my guess is that the air control tower will be an excellent way to have a bird's eye view of the whole airport and probably also a sniper's nest, so it's a good thing to check out.
Okay, so that seems to be the administrative hub of this place as well back in the day. So it's basically the main office of the base before you get into like the barracks and like the hangars and stuff and like the machine shops. So yeah, you head towards it. Make another opposed sneak check because now you're going by stuff that's actively patrolling.
Sure thing. So I rolled a 12. Because
I mean,
I'm
I
a
rolled a
specialist.
I rolled a 9 that time, so good on you. All right. Okay, so those dogs you were seeing, those are cyborg dogs. Like someone took dogs and wolves and dog-like animals and just jammed machines into them and turned them into killing machines, and they're patrolling the area. It looks like they're drones of some kind. There are humans with the dogs, like every once in a while, just to kind of shore up the numbers, and they're wearing like apocalyptic gear, like ruined military uniforms that looks like they salvaged and like just taped up with tape, and like other clothes, and they're holding guns, but those are just rifles. They're painted to look silver though. Like, yeah, that's a hunting rifle, but someone's like chromed it, not even in a fun way. They probably found some spray paint cans of it.
So they're trying to pass off as having better gear than they actually have.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd start counting like how many people I can see so far. Just like keep a tally of like, okay, this how many we need to get rid of.
All right, your infiltration check should give you a good idea. You see 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that would be. There are 4 of those cybernetically enhanced dogs that look like they're actually usable. The other ones, the way they move and stuff, they very much look like they're like, oh my God, what were these guys called? They look like they're a common commercial pet dog robot that they've like put pelts on and like put red coverings over their LEDs.
Okay.
They would be a non-combatant, those dogs. You will not need to worry about them. So 4 of the cyber dogs are real. The other, like, I probably said number 4, but I've already forgotten it. But the other, like, 6 aren't. There's probably 15 people that you see. They're all just people in these kind of shabby outfits. A lot of them patrol with the dogs. They usually break up into groups that are with the real cyber dogs that have like the better weapons. And then people who have worse weapons, like, single-use shotguns or just, a heavy pistol. They're kind of with the fake ones. Everyone has binoculars and radios, and prowling around out here are 2 old military Scorpoid drones.
Oh boy.
So little mini scorpion tanks clattering on the ground, slamming their stainless titanium steel fucking legs into the concrete and moving forward.
Oh boy.
And of course, you know that overhead somewhere is a Voltron droid waiting.
Search.
Okay.
You get to the main building.
So, just going over it: 4 cyber dogs, 6 robo dogs,
6 toy dogs, 15 people.
Only
2
count
militaries.
the things that are threats. 4 cyber dogs, 15-ish people. You're going to find out very quick that some of these guys aren't actually combat ready. 2 fully armed and operational Scorpoids, and 1 Voltron so far.
Okay, perfect.
Do you want to go into the base now?
Yes, I do.
Roll. First roll got you in without detected. Second roll let you get all the intel you needed. This roll lets you get into the base.
I rolled a 13.
2. All right. So you easily get into the base. It is an old style military base. There's administrative like offices and whatnot all in here. There's not really any military things in here. This is an air traffic control tower and a military base, like an office building. So it's like they got washrooms, they have offices, they have storage lockers for sensitive equipment. They have like a quartermaster check-in. It looks like the quartermaster was attached to this place by a loading dock. It has banks and banks of machinery for the air traffic control tower, and like desks and call centers for emergency lines and coordinating crises. There's a room that has a big map of the world on it with like LEDs that would have showed up where bases are and like been a war room of some kind. The base largely been cleared out as best as possible. Like it hasn't been cleaned, but where people are moving, it looks like all the skeletons have been just collected and just hucked out somewhere.
Fair enough.
A lot of the machinery in here, it looks like it was never gutted because the apocalypse year happened and not a lot of people ever came here because of the neutron bomb. But recently, large segments of this base have been dismantled, like for their machine parts. There's even you can see a machine drone bay, like a bay for the cyber dogs and stuff is in here, and the Scorpoids and Voltron. And it looks like it's been completely refurbished and brought back online.
Okay.
Yeah. So people sometimes are in here. You'll see one or two people come on in and then quickly leave. There are cameras in this place, like sentry cameras. They don't move and stuff because they're domes because it's the future, but they're active. You can tell.
Oh, that's nice. So that means someone's possibly looking out after them, or maybe there's some automated system that tries detecting intruders.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's a room that's sealed up that looks like it was the med bay, and it looks like it has a utility lock on it. Like someone took a big kind of yellow and black striped bar and like bolted it onto pre-existing holes to like secure it in place so no one can get in. That says "Don't open" on it. Recently installed.
That's nice. Is it like some high-tech lock, or is it a regular lock?
It's just solid fucking metal.
Well, if there isn't anything else interesting in this base, I do have a lockpicking kit with me.
Sure. Go for it.
Okay, that's a 14.
All right. Despite not having the big metal tool that would have just let you unscrew this because it would have needed to be taken from someone, you're able to get the actual bolt holes to loosen up their sockets by adjusting kind of like the interior of the wall. And yeah, you're able to slide that out and gently put it down. And the door will open like down the middle, receding into the wall on either side, like a Star Trek door.
Oh.
Sounds amazing. So what's hidden behind this door?
There is a large animal-sized medical bed, as if they were bringing large animals or large people in here and, like, doing stuff to them. Cyber dogs. And there is a enormous, like, 9 foot tall, 10 with the horns, green humanoid covered in, like, dermal skeleton armor deposits with just some black slacks on that are shredded at the ankles, lying on the bed with tubes hooked up to it. Eyes are closed. It's covered in cybernetics.
Oh, hi, Nemesis.
There's an alarm going off now because you opened the door.
Oh, that's nice.
Like, it's not loud. It's just going off. You can see it on one of the consoles that like the place just went into red alert state. It just didn't make any noise.
On dog frequencies, I see.
Yeah, you can hear that. So all those tubes start immediately pushing air into themselves to snap themselves off of this guy as he starts stirring and getting up. And you hear a voice over a radio coming from his head. Up. There's someone in here. Go. And the big figure's just like, no, not yet. That's sick. He gets up and starts looking around. How good are you at hiding?
Well, that is my sneak, so should I roll?
Yeah, fast.
Wait, Peter.
13.
13?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he gets a bonus because he's being helped by Zet.
Damn you, Korg.
And 9, 12.
Oh, boy.
So to hide, you have to dart behind something in this room. You can't dart into the hallway.
I'll dart below this medical bed.
Perfect. Okay, Korg gets up, slams his feet onto the ground, and like parts of his like cybernetics start deploying and like armoring. Machinery starts kind of like filling in bits that didn't seem to be moving. Like his arm was hanging loose until it started to move again once the machinery powered up. I don't see anyone. There's no one here. I'm tired. I don't want to be here. No, he's in there. There's someone in there. How do you know it's he? Did you see him? No, there's the intruder is in there. Start smashing shit. Well, you want me to break medbay? Okay. No. Things that are alive that I painted them. I painted everything you're not allowed to smash. You see it, right? Oh yeah, you did. Okay, got it. Okay, good, great. I'll have the meat come in and try to help you out. Don't kill any more of them. You're nagging me. You're a nag. You nag. I don't nag. That's not a real thing. That's something pickup artists invented. Just find the intruder.
I see Azerum has friends out there.
So yeah, Korg is going to start looking around the med bay badly because you're under the table he was on. My table, check. Closet, check. Mirror, check. Rug, check. Machine, check. Desk, check. Yeah, I ain't here. Well, yes, you took forever. He's probably gone. Kill him. I still don't know how you know it's a guy. He starts lumbering out of the med bay.
Okay. So preemptively, I would like to maybe activate my Greyman level 2. It's like the question for you: is someone specifically paying specific attention to me right now?
No one is paying specific attention to you right now. No one can see you. No one's seeing you.
So I'll take 2 system strain to be ignored, to be forgotten or ignored by everyone around me for the rest of the scene until I act in such a way to draw attention.
All right, so you just walk past Korg?
Yeah, I guess I'll walk behind him and
All right, he'll
see
just
what
look
else
at
is
you.
out there.
Like, oh, hey, puppy. He'll just like put his hand on your head and just slowly, without crushing you, try to pat you. It's not a great pat. He's not good at it. You gotta be painted, or I'm gonna step on you. You gotta go. Oh, out, outside. No dogs inside. That's what Zet would say. Go.
Oh, where do I get painted?
He starts clapping. Go. Bad.
I put my tail between my legs and go.
Oh, you don't. Yeah, dogs guilting me. Kill intruder. Kill. All right, you get out of there. Everyone ignores you.
Okay. I continue searching around the base.
All right. I guess you return to the gang.
I guess I'd continue looking because, I mean, if they might be on higher alert, but I still can sneak around, I guess. If there's nothing else to find.
All right. Do you want to find some way to, if you are seen, not immediately be exposed?
Sure. So probably like get some kind of spare gear of theirs and dress in that.
Plenty of skeletons wearing old uniforms.
There you go.
All right, there you go. You put on some dead man's clothes, and the other guys kind of they ignore you. You know, they'll walk by you. They have a haunted look in their eye. A lot of them look like they're underfed.
Oh, no.
Some of them look like they're nursing like bruises and like recently fixed broken limbs.
Okay.
They all look afraid. Like some of them are shaking when you see them, and they don't think anyone's watching.
Okay.
So, what do you want to look for?
Well, one would be to like find one of their radios, so we tuned into that, and 2 would be maybe searching where the control or like security nexus is.
The control nexus was in that building you were in, where Korg was.
Okay.
Top floor.
Top floor. I didn't get that far.
No, you did not. You're able to nick a radio easily enough. One of them was just leave one unattended when the alarm went off and forgot it and won't realize what's happened till it's too late.
Okay.
For him.
Okay. Are there any other buildings around here that look to be interesting?
Hell yeah. Several of the hangars are machine shops for aerodynamic machinery that have been kind of refurbished to like fix stuff up. It looks like they're building or repairing stuff in here and like digging in and fortifying.
Okay.
There's not like treasure beyond avarice in here or anything. You'll find other buildings that have like stuff in them, but not stuff that'll be directly helpful unless you kind of give me something you're looking for.
Okay. So what I'm thinking is going on here is that there's some guy in that top of the control tower the Z guy looking over all the cameras, controlling Korg, and we'll need to deal with him, I suppose, at some point, and everybody else is under his watch and what have you. I don't think there's anything else immediate I could be doing right here, unless I could come back here later when everybody has calmed down. So I guess I'll rejoin the group.
All right, the group is rejoined. That base is on high alert, and they're doing sweeps. And yeah, you guys see now out in the court, there's that guy, that 8 to 10 foot tall troll-looking guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's just stomping around, going wherever, yelling apparently at himself. At one point, one of the guys comes up and talks to him, and it looks like he's having a conversation with himself and also that guy and talking back to that guy. You can kind of infer that maybe Zet's asking this guy where his radio is. And then Core kind of rolls his eyes in an expression and picks that dude up with both hands and bites his head off and then eats him.
Holy shit.
We're at 14 raiders.
Oh, that was a non-com.
All right.
So
go on.
Run.
What do you say?
You fill us in?
Run fills you in on everything, and pretty much points out that probably the first thing we'll have to go after is that control tower, because that seems to be the center of the whole operation.
Okay.
Probably just mainly that one guy that's running the whole show, and without him, everything will descend into chaos.
Not only that, but the way that these people seem to be, maybe we could convince some of them to turn against the rest, help us out, since they're scared and afraid. They don't seem to be under a good management.
Well, not with that big guy around.
Well, I mean, if we need to convince him, all we got to do is just get him to leave. You know what I mean? So, all right, big guy is going to be the biggest issue. Well, no, all right, that's not true. We got 2 big fuck off Scorpoids and the Voltron. Those are all big problems, right?
Pretty much.
Maybe turrets. I don't know whether they're operational.
You didn't see if the turrets didn't look like they were operational. It looks like a lot of their guts were in the machine shop, slowly being rebuilt.
So, shoot, we don't have a big enough force, but some of those non-coms, raiders, if they're that much of an issue, I mean, the biggest thing they can do to help us is just not do anything. If we can convince them, hey, there's another group that's not going to presumably beat the shit out of you and you'll actually get enough food.
I would not go with beat the shit out of. I would say not eat you.
Yeah. There's some guys that are not going to eat you.
I would start there.
If you roll with us and all they got to do is just leave. I mean, we need to try and cripple their operation, right? So we need to take away their technicians. Get rid of their tech. Anybody
actually get after this Z guy.
Mm-hmm.
Are those robots controlled from one place?
The Scorpoids and the Voltron are drones, which means there is a Decker nearby piloting them, and he's probably using equipment to supplement that.
How close do they need to be?
Zet is a Decker.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Just to make that clear.
So it's all potentially from the same spot.
Yep.
Well,
probably that big
get all 4.
Probably that big military air traffic control tower he set up base in.
Well, Brent, how easily can you get in and out of there?
Not now, but once they come down, it should be pretty easy. I mean, they have high security there, high security cameras, and so on, but should be doable.
Okay. So the question is, I mean, ideally, we'd like to take it out No muss, no fuss. Just a quick cut his throat and call it a day. Is that doable, or do we need to give you something with a little bit more oomph that you can toss in and bail?
You guys used to have a rocket launcher back at camp.
We did.
Yeah.
Heavy. We had Senator put it on his back.
I was going to say, if we only could do Arcane Season 1 ending and do a rocket into the thing.
Oh boy.
Right?
See? Classic Deus Ex. You've made the decision not to bring the rocket launcher you found along, and that has consequences. And now you're like, oh, if I just sacrifice those gear slots for the rocket launcher, this would be fucking sick.
I mean, we could go back and get everything because this was just supposed to be an intelligence gathering.
Yeah.
And I mean, do we kind of have a good hand?
And again,
they have?
I'm going to give you a warning, though. One, you might encounter stuff in between this place going back and then going back again.
Mm-hmm.
Two, Zed will have time to go over the footage and see Peter, and then he'll check passive footage from the drone and see you guys. And then he'll follow you with that passive footage and find the rest of you guys.
Yeah, we gotta act.
You set off the alarms. If you had never set off an alarm, even if you were caught by the camera, Set doesn't have the capacity to check every camera at every day.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes. However, if he's sending all his guys out, he's going to run into the wall of people that we have back at our base. So if they want to follow, they're coming into our area of strength.
What if a flying drone just drops a couple of rockets he salvaged onto, I don't know, wherever the kids are back at camp?
Yeah, that's not good. We don't want to get him into that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it took us days on foot. They could probably get there in a few hours, but even so, like
a flying drone would get there very fast if it's an American unmanned military drone pointed in as the crow bombs a wedding. It's pretty fast.
He doesn't know what is a kilometer because it goes faster than it.
Funny enough, there were Stalin. In Russia, there were the night witches. That's what they were called. Mm-hmm. The women airplane people. They gave them garbage piece of shit planes that were like crop dusters and were like decades old. But because they were such pieces of shit, the more advanced planes couldn't slow down enough to shoot at them without losing altitude and crashing.
Yeah.
Biplanes and Sony out.
Yeah.
Low tech, man. Sometimes low tech is the answer. So, all right. Before we do anything, obviously, like we don't have the rocket launcher. But
no.
So, what is our first order of business? Do we want to try and scuttle that drone? Because it's got to come down at some point, right? It's got to come in for repairs, refueling.
Would you like me to answer that question before you make future plans?
Yes, I would.
The Voltroid drone does indeed land in the control tower in the drone bay, and then a second one takes off to take its place.
Oh, no.
Oh, we got spares.
Okay,
yeah.
That's good to know. They have two of them.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. That was, because I thought there was one, but if you saw a second one.
That was the last remaining one you didn't know about. It would have been a real funny little prank I would have pulled on you later if you didn't catch that.
Got you with a goof.
Right?
Oh, boy.
So, because that would have been like, so twice I had to get it. It's so nice I had to get it twice.
All right. So
you got good logistics. Got to give into that.
Well, so here's the thing. It still has to land. As it lands, are we going to watch long enough to kind of see one go down, the other one go up? Because if
must be what just happened. That did happen. You now have that knowledge.
Okay, perfect. Because if there's a time frame when they both land, they're both grounded before the second one goes up. If we can slip in some kind of IED, then we might have a ball game to scuttle those.
A urinary tract infection?
IED.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
not UTI. That's a different sort of bomb.
Nobody was happy either way.
Yep, basically. So we could potentially construct a quick IED, something in there, but it's a question is, do I have enough knowledge and ability to make something that's going to scuttle them?
I think it's access at this point. There's not going to be enough gasoline to blow up a hardened military drone depot. They were kind of built to resist exactly this terror tactic
Mm-hmm.
on an American military base in the middle of America.
Like, if obviously we have access to some C4, that's a different deal. But like, even drones aren't super durable. But I'm assuming these ones are.
They aren't. It's not that they're super durable. It's that the place they are being docked in has. If someone went, hey, if I was a terrorist, if I was a citizen in this place where our base is occupying, and I wanted to blow up those drones to make the military weaker, here's how I do it. And then they put in things to stop that.
True, but are we going to have raiders with the same kind of ability as troops, somebody with the technical know-how? Regardless,
it's more like the structure itself is going to work against you here on this one, unless you have some firepower. And you're not going to be able to Joker gas bomb your way out of this unless you can get some like C4 equivalent style boom.
Which that's probably not just going to find some on the street there.
Unless you know about how to mix chemicals to do it. Like, I know that you can take the aluminum shavings from Etch-a-Sketches to get some form of thermite. I imagine there's other things you could do that.
Is there any chance we could use one of the drone's own explosives?
What?
No, like, is there any chance we could try and use one of the drones on explosives, like the missiles it's holding?
I didn't understand what you said. I'm sorry. One of the drones with an explosive, like you tag it with one, or
if you could use one of the explosives the drone has.
Yes, like trying to activate one of the missiles that the drone has to explode it.
Oh, no, that was a scenario I gave up that could do. They don't have missiles on them. They have Gatling guns.
Oh, boy.
I think a strafing run, though, would have the same.
Oh, no, lasers. My mistake, lasers. They have lasers.
Either way, against unarmored targets, against soft targets, it would just be a bad day, even if they're doing a strafing run. So...
Yeah.
We're kind of
what I'm trying to think was like trying to get to one shoot the other when they're doing the switch.
Possibility if you can get a good enough plan together.
I mean, I'd like to get one to shoot the other, but it's going to kind of boil down. What it's all boiling down to is we need to get to that command center.
Yeah.
We need to take that.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Actually, getting into that command center, there, if we could even get the Scorpioid drones to go up against that Korg guy, that's kind of solving two of our problems at once without putting us in a whole lot of risk. But it all hinges on this one specific spot, so that's what we got to get to. And, I mean... Shoot, I would love to know exactly what the layout is of that. Where he's holed up.
Oh,
yeah. Because if he's in the top floor or if he's in a bunker underneath, that changes things significantly.
Absolutely. We're not going to Rambo this. That's going to lead to us getting pumped full of holes real quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Shoot up a police station in Hope, British Columbia?
We're not going to Rambo this?
Yeah. Do you mean Rambo? I'll assume you mean Rambos other than the first one.
Oh, yeah. No. We're...
I'm a bastard man, all right?
Well, Rand can always sneak in, at least try to, or die trying maybe, and see what goes from there. But the question is, what will everybody else be doing?
Well, we can't really go in with you because we're going to be liabilities. We're not able to hide like you can.
Not to run the game for you guys, but you guys can hide exactly in a way he can't. You're not a dog. And you all look like you starved a little in your life.
Oh, we get some. Okay.
I'm just saying, I don't want to take it away from you, but that is there. I think that's an obvious thing on the table.
Yeah, get some of the
15 people. The question is, are they going to notice? Two new dudes like
Korg ate a guy.
I suppose they're not.
Yeah, that's fair enough. We can. I think we can get some clothes.
I'm just saying, they probably don't do like one-on-one performance interviews here and know their faces.
Okay. Well, in that case, can you go sneak in, steal some uniforms, and then we'll try and infiltrate like that, or even just follow the same way you were in?
Casually easy, don't even need to roll. You can have uniforms.
Okay.
Yeah, Rod just pulls off a couple of dead bodies from that sewage drain or the storm drain, and
even some cars around the airport would have them. Not hard.
So just get some old camis, and we'll kind of sneak in the same way you were in, and use that to infiltrate the base.
Yeah.
Sounds fair.
And you know what? We can even start on the second plan of getting some of these people to defect.
Yep.
All right. So Pete's going to try and get into the air traffic. Runt is going to try to get into the air traffic control tower, and you two are going to put on military outfits and try to blend in.
Yes.
Yep.
When do you want to do that?
Maybe after the alert goes down, and like as they're kind of coming back in to report, that's when we'll kind of roll in on the back end.
All right, not going to make you guys roll anything for this. Not even. Oh shoot, Pete. Yeah, no, they've already seen Pete, and he has a military uniform on. Okay, you're good for the time being, but that status could change very quickly. You don't need to roll.
Okay.
All right.
So we are going to. We're going to kind of sneak in the same way he came in, and just kind of blend in with the crowd, kind of bringing up the rear of these guys.
Yeah, no problem. As you guys are kind of milling about and people are kind of doing reports and stuff, a little like, I guess it's like a whistle sound comes through all of the walkie-talkies, and everyone starts immediately shuffling back into the base, like immediately, like they don't dawdle.
Following?
Yep, we're
following along
like we belong.
There's a cafeteria area. One of the raiders is dispensing nutrient broth from one of the nutrient broth dispensers that are online. A lot of these people have shaky hands and look nervous. There's a space on one of the benches that no one's sitting in, and it has like an empty plate on it and a cup turned upside down, presumably the guy that was eaten.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do my best to kind of mimic that wide-eyed fear that the rest of them have.
Perfect.
Getting a plate, get in the line.
Yeah, there's not a lot of talking. Everyone's just kind of low under their breath, chatting with each other and trying to make eye contact with anything. There's cameras in here that are on, and one of the cyber dogs is patrolling just the peripheral wall of the room, just walking around.
Don't you tire of every day being this shit?
Shut up. You're gonna get us killed.
I keep eating.
The cyberdog walks up to one of you and like looks at you, and everyone starts to look at you. He's like, "What are you doing? Come on, turn to it."
Okay,
It looks like it's one of its like machine eyes scans your uniform and must see something you guys can't see, and then goes and continues like walking around with this weird, almost nervous system twitch jerky motion, like the living dog underneath all the machinery is still kind of there.
All right.
And everyone goes back to eating with their heads down.
I wait the dogs to get
to as far away from you as possible. Yeah, you can see it in waves with these people. A lot of them get more relaxed when the dog is immediately the opposite of where they are, and a lot more people get more stressed when it's nearby. Something happened here with one of these dogs once, and no one wants to talk about it or think about it.
The bite of nah.
So yeah, meal finishes. As you can see, people just like stack their trays orderly in one place along with their utensils, and the guy behind the counter starts cleaning things very quickly and start maintaining the gruel dispenser. And you can go out with them. You can mull about with one or two people at here that are continuing to clean. What's your move?
Oh boy.
Do you want to split up?
Split that party. Split that party.
I mean, we're already split. Runt is.
I mean, the more we split up, the more chance of one of us surviving this encounter.
Okay. Hey, how about I chat with these guys in here and you do your thing out there?
With a group, all right. I'll follow the rest. I'll go to the dorms.
All right. Who wants to go first? TikTok.
Okay. Rugged Man's going to grab a mop kind of with those guys, and he's going to take a quick peek. Is there the dog in there at all, or the dog?
Oh, it left.
Okay. So do these guys relax a little bit after the dog?
A little. Yeah.
Okay. Whew. Holy shit, man.
Oh my god. I just need to get to bed and I can wake up and it's just another day. Get to the next day. Just got to get to the next day.
Jesus, man. I don't know how we're going to get through this.
You're not one of us. What are you doing here?
I'm new.
Like, don't you see how bad it is? No, you're not. You're a wastelander. We all know it. What are you doing here? This is not a free meal. You don't know what you're getting into.
Man. All right. Real talk. Yeah.
Shh. No real talk. Points to the camera dome. Just because he's not looking doesn't mean he doesn't get reruns.
Okay. So he's going to continue to clean then and just make it look like he's doing casual.
One of the guys claps you on the back. Come on, I have a way we can talk. And you go outside and grab the remains of that guy Korg was eating and just kind of put it into a cart and bring it back into the cafeteria, into the meat locker where there are dead guy pieces hanging on meat hooks. And you guys just start taking the clothes off, cleaning up the gore, butchering like it was an animal. That's going to be a horror check, like a sanity or what was it? System strain?
No, you just you just take stress.
Yeah, you're just going to take stress from this.
No roll.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
As you have to butcher a human body just to have a moment of peace in the meat locker where there's no camera to talk openly.
Commit an act of great cruelty, maybe? Or
no. We're going to go into the more horror of it because this isn't cruel. What's happening to you is cruel.
Okay.
If Zet still, cared about this kind of thing, he might get stressed, but he definitely doesn't.
All right. So as we're cleaning up, as we're kind of cutting this apart, and Rugged Man will swallow and try and just cutting up some pork. Anyways, so what the fuck, man?
I don't know. There's not many of the originals of us left. We found this guy. He contacted us. We had we were living in a little outpost. It was a little military like pillbox from the wars, and we heard a signal on one of the radios, and a message came from one of the old military NORAD computers, and it told us it was a deal. We'd be fine here, and we haven't been fine. It's not fine.
So why are you still here?
He pulls the femur from the meat of the guy that you are butchering and looks at you pointedly.
Because you're eating that? Like, do you want to?
Because we don't want to be the next meal, buddy. We're not working for him. We're not working with him. We're working for him. Okay. We get paid in not murder.
Yeah, but there's one of him. He's one guy, and he's a badass. Don't get me wrong. However, there's what? How many of you? 15, I think was our last count. How many of y'all are true believers?
Oh, none. 10 of the guys decided to do exactly what you're talking about, and he killed them all in about 20 seconds.
Okay. So who's pulling his strings? Because that dude seems dumber than a box of rocks.
Oh, Korg is dumber than a box of rocks. There are movies about it. Wait, do you not know who Korg and Zed are?
Not a clue.
Okay.
Out of game, I do, yes, because they're another game.
So a lot of other people knew this better, and they're gone now because they thought knowing about him would give them an edge. But before Judgment Day, there was the eugenics wars, and they did a lot of crazy stuff back then, and they would hire out mercenaries, and like these mercenaries, they would just work for any corporation for more ability to be mercenaries, and Korg and Zet used to be some of the best.
But if they were some of the best, why would? Oh, okay. So they transcended the you need to stay quiet in the shadows to the point of they got famous. Okay.
They just yeah. It was I don't know why, I don't know when they came out, but they were at a point where them getting like, you know, like fake movies about them being done was a viable thing. They're very hard to miss if you've seen both of them, so it's not like they could hide.
Who's Zet then?
He's small and mean, and Korg is big and dumb.
Do they like each other? Is there any possibility of getting them pissed off to the point?
I don't think if they've been together like this, treating each other the way they treat each other for 100 years, I don't think you're going to do it.
Oh my. Okay. What about those drones? Are they all controlled by Mini-Me up there?
Yeah, it was fine when we first got here. I mean, we just helped them salvage things. We were getting paid. We got weapons. We got food. And then the old rations ran out, and the drones were up and running. And that's when things changed very fast for us. He didn't really need us anymore once he had labor, like he does with them now. He like points at the handgun he has. This doesn't even have bullets.
Oh no. How many of you guys go out to scout?
Scout? The drone, the vultures go out to scout. We walk around with weapons, and we walk with we fill out the numbers. He called us fat.
Like,
we're fat on the bone.
What would
he says that pointedly as he pulls a finger off of a hand, like real clean, and then goes to the next finger.
Gross. So here's a question then. If one of you guys came up to him and said you'd heard about something out the wasteland, some resource cache, would he send, that big goon out there, or would he just send you guys or the Voltron or what have you?
He probably wouldn't send anyone. Apparently whatever he wants is here. The walls are fixed to keep us in.
What does he want? Why is he here? Is he just here?
Anyone who would have known Corgate by now. He used to have an inner circle, and slowly they just sort of started to displease him.
The dog, the drones, and the droids, everything.
Most of those dogs don't even work. They're just pets. They're just vacuums. Most of them aren't even real.
Yeah, but there's enough, like the dog out there that checked it. What the heck was that, by the way?
Korg likes to watch us eat. He says Zet likes to watch us eat. He says it's narratively symmetrical.
So he's a pervert.
I don't know if that word applies in the way you think it does.
Or he's a freak. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right, bitchin'.
Or he's just watching us to make sure we don't talk about him or plan against him.
All right, man. So the people that I represent are a larger caravan. If we could help deal with this situation, would you guys come join up with us?
Yes, obviously all of us would. Help us. We're hostages.
Okay. Do you know of any other vulnerabilities, anything I haven't mentioned, any question I haven't asked? Is there anything you think could be useful?
Korg sometimes needs maintenance because he has all that old Terra cybernetics in him. We don't usually see Zed much anymore. I think some people used to see him back in the day, but he's holed up wherever he is. And we're pretty sure he's on the next floor up, but there could be something underneath he went into. We wouldn't know. There are vents. He points to some of the vents outside in the cafeteria, and I hear things in those vents every once in a while and laughing.
Like person laughing, or like some kind of creep watching laughing?
Something that's, whatever the laugh is, it's very happy we're suffering.
When does Core go down for maintenance? How often? Do you remember?
Every couple of weeks.
Shit. What would cause him to go in for maintenance?
Being injured, damaged. About a week ago, they encountered this. It was like a military machine that had gone rogue. It was trying to come back to base to do something, and yeah, Cork ripped it apart. But he was shot up a bunch. He had like a bunch of splits in him. He was bleeding all over the place. And he just walked into medbay. And today's the first day we've seen him, and then he ate one of us. The poor fucker lost his radio. Shouldn't have done that.
Shit. Okay. Hey, do you guys have any spares, by the way? Any spare radios?
There should be one kicking around somewhere now. Zet keeps a very tight leash on our resources.
Okay. What's your name, by the way?
Looks like he hasn't said it in a while. So he's like, John.
John? All right, John. Here's the deal. Obviously,
he points to his uniform just before you get into this, and it's like, they call me 15 here.
Okay. John, 15, whatever you are. Obviously, I don't have a radio, as you can tell, so I'm going to need to stick next to you, all right? Obviously, if shit pops off, get the fuck out, all right?
No, yeah, it's fine. I'm due for patrol. I need to take someone with me anyway. What's the numbers on your uniform?
What is the number on this uniform?
It's a 47.
All right.
Okay, yeah, okay. On this day, I'm allowed to take an odd number with me on patrol. Okay, we're good. We won't get in trouble for that.
All right. I will roll with you then. Are we no dogs or anything like, well, obviously, are we getting in a real cyber dog or like a robot?
I don't remember. It's like an iambic pentameter thing with Zet about who gets what. He does it just to keep us stressed.
I see. Yeah, he sounds like a freak. Okay, well, we're going to keep an eye out. Like I said, if you can think of anything at all that might be useful, give me a heads up, all right?
Yeah, it's hard. Zet makes sure we don't know much and don't really focus on knowing much because a lot of our day is occupied with other things.
What else do they have you do besides patrolling?
Fixing things up, hauling trash, random tasks that don't make sense, but we have to do them under a time limit. Every once in a while, if a crew performs poorly, we all have to beat that guy up.
Like getting jumped in, or like
they separate us into groups, and there's one underperformer in each group, and the rest of us have to beat him up, and it has to be to Zet's satisfaction, or else.
I see. Very well then. All right. Out of character. Can any of you guys think of anything else to ask this dude?
It's tricky, right? Because the two guys running this place locked it down hard.
Mm-hmm.
They're shadow runners, so they just went through every shadow run they ever did, where they would do exactly what you guys are trying to do, and they just blocked off points of vulnerability.
Damn, that's So, now I'm wondering if Korg woke up too early and he's got to go back to maintenance. Because that would be the perfect time to go get there and again, just shove a couple grenades up his ass while he's sleeping. Because I feel like a lot of what Zet does is based off of having the baseball bat that is Korg.
Yeah, and the technology. He's running a panopticon, and a panopticon makes people crazy over enough time. It really breaks them down.
So he's probably losing his mind too.
Who?
Zet. Well, I mean, if you just said he's running a panopticon and it makes people crazy. He's going a little goofy himself.
But he's 100-year-old shadow runner, so he was probably well there before he even got here.
He was nuts.
Yeah,
so now I gotta wonder.
It's part of why he's doing this.
Well, if we hear him, maybe giggling in the vents, that might be the best time to do whatever. Because if he's in there giggling in the vents, is he going to be checking cameras?
What if that's a Roomba with a tape on it? They just sends out every once in a while to keep people afraid.
That would be weird.
Nothing bad.
I'm just saying, man. You got to understand. They're laying something down here. Everything here is a mind game constantly. It's stress and having to do like math that doesn't make sense and having to do tasks that don't make sense and keep busy and don't talk and call each other numbers. Zed has this place on fucking lockdown, dude. He's mind fucked these people. They're in terror at all times. He thinks this guy's half sure that you're not real.
And here I was, like, slightly worried that he's actually a believer, and I just gave up the whole thing.
No, they're all believers. They all believe in knowing exactly what will happen to them.
Yeah. Or loyalists, I should say.
Zet's never run an operation that's needed loyalty a day in his life. That's such a worthless asset.
We need loyalty when you have a bomb collar on.
Pardon?
We need loyalty when you have a bomb collar on someone.
Right? He doesn't even need to waste the munitions on these guys. He's got a way better system.
Yeah, and why do you need even bomb collars if people can just get eaten?
No one wants to be the guy run down by the cyber dogs.
Fuck.
Release a hound.
Yeah. And like these are cyber dogs, so presumably if someone ran, it would just have a scent profile and just start chasing. You don't need to ask that story. That story's happened. It's why these people haven't ran through any other means of exit.
Yeah.
Your base capture turned into a hostage situation.
Yep.
And now they have your scent profile. You're in the trap. Clickety clack.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys went into the prison.
Well, the only way forward now is through.
So next move. Oh, I guess we go to someone else, Rugged Man. That was a pretty enlightening scene for you, I think. Take a stress from just learning all of that.
Yep, that is horrifying.
Yeah. So we'll cut now to Zane. Your what's your character's name again?
Ricardo.
Ricardio. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. All right. Following the people, going to the dorms, looking how everyone is behaving, trying to find someone who...
The dorms, all of like the beds and bunk beds that used to be separate have largely been like put together, and it's like 3 to 4 people to a bed, and they all have to share one blanket that's been sewn together into a big blanket.
Oh boy.
There's more than enough beds for them not to. There's actually beds all around that are single beds. No one sleeps in them.
Oh boy. All right, I'm trying to find someone who looks a little bit less shaky than the rest.
You won't.
Oh boy.
These are all one hit die, I think, survivors. I don't think they're raiders.
Yeah, just looking for a face, you know.
Yeah, their morale is gone.
Mm-hmm.
They have none to give you. They're all equally broken at this point. Hanging out probably at least a year with Zet. Yeah, they're done.
All right. I try and find a bed a little bit less occupied, like 2 persons instead of 3.
Sure.
Sit on it. And Hushatones, hey, you got a quiet place to show me the ropes?
They all they look at each other. Are you a cop?
Used to be, but...
That wasn't the answer they wanted from you.
Oh, boy.
But no, I'm not even from here. You guys...
Yeah, we know. We thought you might have been Zet's new boy, like the new guy that comes in, acts like he's going to get us out of here. And then some of us do. And then there's a large period that we just kind of black out after that.
Nah.
You're not that guy, right?
No.
You're not going to do that to us, right?
No.
Okay.
And I read... And seeing the situation, we really want to get you out of here. So you got some quiet place.
There's a place. Come with us. The two of them get up and bring you with them. What's your number on your uniform?
63.
You're odd. We're supposed to be with evens. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes Korg doesn't know what his sixes from his threes. It's fine.
All right.
Let's go.
Right. A follow-up.
Okay, so they'll take you to to this incinerator room where they like cremate stuff, like garbage, not bodies anymore. They don't cremate bodies here. That doesn't happen. There's better uses.
No more. Oh, right.
So yeah, they'll just start shoveling trash into the cremator.
I get a shovel, get along, and time to do some questions. So, what's the deal here?
You're going to get roughly the same information that Rugged Man got without doing it twice for the listener.
All right.
You'll get the lowdown.
Mm-hmm. So, you knowing that we got some people, we got some people outside. We're trying to get to this place. Would you help us if push comes to shove?
And then he just doesn't answer. He just kind of stares in the middle of this, like he's thinking, and then he just doesn't answer you.
All right.
It looks like he might have triggered a trauma response. He has a 1,000-mile stare.
I put a hand on this shoulder for a moment. Sorry.
Then he backs off and he's like, I'm sorry. We shouldn't make noise. My bad.
No, I get you. I've seen some shit, so I get you.
Yeah.
You guys think you can spread the word quietly?
I mean, we all know you're not from here. You're not subtle. Look at you. You still have, like, you laugh. We all know you're not from here.
Yeah.
We all know each other. We spotted you immediately.
Yeah, but well, you know we're outsiders, but
some of us used to be outsiders. Every once in a while, a message goes out telling people there's food here. And, there is.
But not any food?
No, there's food here. You get food.
Yes.
And there is work. You get work. And there are walls. The message doesn't really lie to you.
All right.
The silence says it all. Take a stress.
Yeah, the silence says it all. Take another stress. And another one on top of it for like the 1,000-mile stare scream reaction that guy had, because that says so much.
Noted.
He apologized for making noise, not for jumping.
All right.
What do you got for these two?
I'll go try to ask them if they know where Zed is or something.
Yeah. Everyone's going to give you roughly the same answer. He's gaslighting these people and making them crazy, so they think he could be in the vents, in the top floor, that secret lair that's impenetrable that no one can ever get to, that makes him immortal and a god and will torture them forever. They're not really up to date on how to hurt Zet. That's kind of one of the things he broke out of them. Remember, he used to be doing what you guys did, and he did it for 100 years. I don't mean your characters. I mean you, the players. He knows all your tricks.
So it'll turn out that this whole observation tower is just one giant bee trap. So when you go after that, turn around and it turns out, it's just explosive.
Yeah, it could be that in that tower, he's going to Dr. Wily you, and then his real tower will kick in and the robots will come out. That could perceivably happen. In the Proto-Men.
In the end, he's just in a janitor closet that is locked for so long that nobody tries to open.
Was the evil guy from Inspector Gadget?
Dr. Claw? I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time?
Yeah, Dr. Claw, like, yeah, in the intro, like, oh, yes. Put him in, like, handcuffs, turn around. Oh, it's just, an arm attached to
It's an arm attached to a bomb.
Yeah.
And that fucking cat.
Anyway.
So, yeah. These guys aren't going to be helpful in the way you guys are looking to be helpful, because any way you want them to be helpful, Zet already broke. Because if he was going to come in here, that's how he would do it. So he's like, I'm just not going to let that happen.
Mm-hmm. You got at least me some rundown of the general tasks. If there are any
numerous, never the same twice, and some of them seem maddening.
Mm-hmm.
Some people get assigned to paint a wall, and then some people get assigned to strip the paint off the wall a couple days later.
All right, no clear pattern, no nothing.
Yeah, every day's new or different or remixed.
Nothing stable, like feeding hours.
He blows the whistle through the radio.
All right.
You get in trouble if you don't come.
All right. So it's when he wants, the way he wants.
Yep. There's no power structure here. There's no hierarchy. There's Zet, and there's us. And Korg may as well be Zet.
All right.
Hey, Devin, real quick, did any of these guys mention, can Zet see through Korg?
They don't know, because, again, he's gaslit them too bad. As far as they're concerned, he might be able to see through their own eyes. They don't know what he can do. He's set up so much of this bullshit that he could make it look like he can look through their own eyes if he really wanted to, and then gaslight them into it, and then reveal that he actually can't later, and then reveal that he always could during the time. Like, he's doing shit to these people. He's playing with them to keep them from ever being able to be sure about anything, so that you can't take advantage of them, because you are a theoretical enemy that would act like an operator that might try to take what he wants from him. And he's an operator, and he knows exactly how to deal with operators, and you people should never try to steal from him. So he's going to make sure these people are broken, so you theoretical people can't take from him. Like, you guys didn't exist, really. He just kind of assumed you would at some point.
Yeah, because every now and then you have people just like us coming in thinking, oh yes, this is an easy target.
Yeah.
And then they turn into me.
Well, I mean, when you act like a dick, though, like, if he's going to be a penis, then assume, like, this kind of stuff would happen.
I mean, it has happened before. They'll not talk about it, but, like, they will heavily imply this isn't the first time someone's come in to, like, free them.
So we have a torn situation in our hands. Okay.
Like, some people in here actually used to be people's like, yeah, I came in, we had some guys with us, we had horses and guns and stuff. We thought we'd just sweep it, and nope, that's that. He ate the horses in front of us.
Oh boy.
The blankets are made from their tanned hides.
Thank you, Mask of Winters.
Yeah. Zed is actually, he's Mask of Winteriness, but not for, like, pointless joy. He's just super paranoid and focused on getting what he wants.
Everybody, here's some simple food.
Good old times.
Okay.
What you can pick up between the Rugged Man and Ricardio here. I'm calling you Ricardio because of Adventure Time, by the way. Just keep that in mind, because, like, cardio, like a heart, it helps me remember. People here have died in a lot of ways, but some people, they don't know how to explain it. They'll start to get sick and more sick. They can't keep food down. Their skin will start to split open and stuff, and, like, eventually they'll just get weak and die.
I'll try and roll a little bit of no to see if I have any idea.
Go for it.
Sounds like we have some scurvy and some old scars opening up.
Roll.
What did you roll, bud?
What do we got?
We got an... Oh, fuck. 3.
A 3? Are you kidding me? Yeah, you don't know nothing. I'm
Oh, boy.
embarrassed that you rolled a 3. This was a softball.
A spontaneous dying disease.
Okay, the dog's going to figure it out because I'm assuming Pete has military training. That's radiation poisoning.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
People here have not everyone, some people. Some people here have died of radiation poisoning in the past.
Who were the guys that died of radiation poisoning? What were they doing?
They used to be part of Zet's inner circle or like hangers on of them, and they didn't see them a lot because they were in Zet's inner circle. And the more they talk, the more you're going to realize they weren't in Zet's inner circle. They were the labor force he was using to go and get irradiated for whatever they were doing. He never had an inner circle. He just had laborers he picked to be the radiation canaries.
So...
Like the description of them sounds like they're elites. It's like, oh yeah, they suffered in a different place from us. They ate different food. They dealt with Zet, directly. Like they didn't see him, but they dealt with him directly. Like they weren't part of us. They were above us. It's like, nope, that was a death force.
See, if they were kind of with him directly, that means, maybe he is in some irradiated place.
I mean, they can't tell you. They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Those poor guys.
Yeah. You guys remember usually where these dying people used to work?
No, we wouldn't really see them around. They'd be doing stuff for Zet and wherever, with Zet or wherever Zet wanted them, and it wasn't where he wanted us.
Oh, right.
With Zet. I thought nobody saw Zet.
No, but we don't know what they saw. No, we never talked to them really. We just know that Zet dealt with them directly. Like Zet dealt with them, we didn't deal with them, Korg didn't deal with them, and we didn't talk to them, and then sometimes they just be dead.
All right.
They didn't even sleep in the same room as these people. They had their own separate barracks. Your guys are figuring out real fast. That kept the irradiated workers away from the non-irradiated ones, so they wouldn't notice they were dying of radiation poisoning and infecting the other people.
Yeah, that's I'm getting.
Yeah.
So you know where is their sleeping place?
Oh yeah, it's a barrack that's it's the other end of this site basically. There's a barrack on like another end of the building you're in, and that one's just sealed off with one of those big metal locks. Don't go, do not enter.
All right, we got an interest point here.
Should I open this thing up for you so you can go in?
Opening it up, you'll be in a room that has remnants of radiation all over it because of the people that were in here.
Are all irradiated?
Not in a way that I'm going to make you roll, but if you had radiation detecting equipment, I mean, this would help you get the trail at least.
Yeah, I'm not going in right now, just having an idea, just laying down.
Is Rick or Old Man mutants, or is that other characters?
Is Rick called Old Man?
Is Rick or the Old Man mutant?
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, Rick Sanchez? What?
No, not a mutant. It was another character in the sheet.
Too many backup characters.
Yeah, one of the backups.
Would you like to be a mutant?
Yeah, this isn't the same where the radiation gives you mutations.
Yeah, that's the radiation
through other ways. Radiation just gives you cancer.
Oh boy.
My superpower is dying.
Yeah. So we're a good hour and 20 minutes into this horror show. Why don't we offload the file and take a brief break, and then we see what your next move is. Now they've given you an impossible situation that you have too few characters to deal with, because I was expecting you to have more characters.
All right.
All right. And we're back.
All right. So some of us have to head on out. So we're going to wrap up here right at the very, very edge of the threshold of you guys doing your next plan. So when we come back, you'll be trying to bring more reinforcements in because 3 people cannot deal with this, you've decided, and that's probably a good move, probably a great move. So I was Devin.
Peter.
Will.
And Zane's.
And this was sponsored by nobody. Signing off.